Hello everybody and welcome to a brand new video that I'm going to be making. This is a random dinosaur generator here, and I'm going to generate a random dinosaur for us to learn about. Me and you, because who knows what dinosaur will pop up. So, yeah, without any further ado, let's get right into it. And make sure you like and subscribe to see more, because I feel like this is a very, very cool idea. And I do want to do more. But let's see how this goes. Anyways, here we go. Masiacosaurus. Masiacosaurus. Okay, let's go. Guess we're doing that dinosaur. I've never heard of it. Alright, so let's get into a bit of facts and stuff like that. So it's pronounced Masiacosaurus, which means vicious lizard apparently, which is pretty cool. It was a carnivore which lived in the late Cretaceous between 84 and 71 million years ago, and it was only 2 meters long, which is pretty small for dinosaur, and it was found in Madagascar, which is pretty cool. Alright, so apparently the most distinctive characteristic of the Masiacosaurus was their forward projecting procumbent front teeth. The teeth are heterodont, meaning that they have different shapes along the jaw. Well, that's quite interesting, I suppose. The first four dentary teeth of the lower jaw project forward, with the first tooth angled only 10 degrees from horizontal. Alright, so the lacrimal and postorbital bones around the eye are textured with bumpy projections. Not including the highly modified jaws and teeth, the skull of Masiacosaurus possesses many general ceratosaurian characteristics. Overall, its morphology is intermediate between abelisaurids and more basal ceratosaurs. The neck is relatively narrow in comparison to abelisaurids. While many theropods have S-shaped necks, the back of the neck of Masiacosaurus is positioned almost horizontally, giving it a slighter curve. Like those of other abelisaurids, the vertebrae are heavily pneumaticized or hollowed and have relatively short neural spines. The related genus Noasaurus has a raptorial ungul, which was originally interpreted as a sickle-like claw on the foot, but has more recently been considered a claw of the hand. The penultimate phalanx of finger bone that immediately precedes the raptorial ungul in Noasaurus is also known in Masiacosaurus and has a similar appearance. The enlarged ungul, however, is unknown in Masiacosaurus. Remains of Masiacosaurus have been found in the late Cretaceous Mavarano Formation in northwestern Madagascar, and were first described in the journal Nature in 2001. Fragmentary bones comprised around 40% of the skeleton were collected near the village of Baravotra. Several parts of the skull, including the distinctive teeth, were found. The humerus, pubis, hind limbs, and several vertebrae were also collected. In 2011, additional specimens of Masiacosaurus were described. The brain case, premaxilla, facial bones, rib cage, portions of the hands, and pectoral girdle, and much of the cervical and dorsal vertebral column were described for the first time. The discovery of this new material clarified many aspects of Noasaurid anatomy, but did not allow for a detailed study of its evolutionary relationships among ceratosaurids. With the new material, around 65% of the skeleton is currently known. Well, that was the history of Masiacosaurus. Now let's go into some classification. In its initial 2001 description, Mastiocasaurus was classified as a basal elebisauroid related to Levis suchus and Noasaurus, two poorly known genera named in 1933 and 1980, respectively. In the following year, Carano et al. 2002 placed Mastiocasaurus along with Levis and Noasaurus in the family Noasauridae. They conducted a phylogenetic analysis of Babelisauroids using characteristics from Mastiocasaurus. Below is a cladogram from their study showing the phylogenetic placement of Mastiocasaurus. So it is in the Noasaurids, which I have actually never heard of, like as a genus of dinosaurs was called. So that's pretty cool to learn about. So yeah. Alright, so now on to the diet. The procumbent front teeth of Mastiocasaurus were likely an adaptation for grasping small prey. They would have been unsuitable for tearing large food apart. In the front of the jaws, carinae are restricted to the base of the teeth and would not have been used to tear prey. The back teeth, however, share the same general characteristics as those of most other theropods, suggesting that they served a similar function in Mastiocasaurus, such as cutting and slicing. Several feeding behaviors have been proposed for Mastiocasaurus on the basis of its unusual dentation. Because the front teeth would have been well suited for grasping, Mastiocasaurus may have consumed small vertebrates, invertebrates, and possibly even fruit. It may also have been piscivorous, catching fish with the ends of its jaws and cutting and tearing them into its back teeth. In another article that it was a carnivore, but which who knows really? But well guys, that was a pretty fun little video I did. I learned some pretty interesting things about the Mastiocasaurus. I hope you enjoyed this and learned something new today, as I did as well. Please leave a like on the video, and if you want to see more of this type of video, please feel free to subscribe to see more. And I will see you all in another video. Bye.